So the fifth best place I ever stayed at is Kuboni Ai. It's a little A-frame cottage house that it's kind of nearby Manila. It's about 3 hours drive from there, and if you use the skyline it's not really that far, and the place is like in some random village in the province. There is not really that much around. There is hot springs kind of nearby, but like the place is super nice. It's just the one of the places where you go just because of the accommodation. The house is super nice. You can see it's like the owners thought about all the details, and there is small pool in the other side so you can chill in the hot weather. So hello from the future. I'm already in Indonesia and this is my new Indonesian car, but that's spoiler alert for next videos. Today I want to talk about the best accommodations I stayed in the Philippines, because in the Philippines I spent 4 months and changing places like almost every night, so I saw quite a bit. So I'm gonna share with you the absolutely best stunning places. It's not really about the price, like some of the places are very cheap, some of them are a bit more expensive, but it's like the overall vibe what I enjoy the most. I just leave my car here and then down there is the beach where I built a tent. I'm gonna spend the night. Hey, look at this, that's pretty nice, hey? And I have a tent hidden right there, so I'm gonna sleep with this view. This is so amazing. But moving on to the fourth best place I ever stayed is Villa Margarita in the Siargao Island. I mean, in Siargao Island you have so many accommodations, and if you have higher budget I'm sure you can find even better place, but this one was very nice, right by the beach, away from the crowd, super quiet, super nice garden, and the price was still pretty cheap. So yeah, give it a shot if you rent a bike or have other ways of transport, because it's a little bit far from the General Luna. And moving on to podium place, the third best place ever is the Bliss accommodation in Bukidnon area in Mindanao Island. This was just like a super random find. Right, Simon here, and I think I might have overbooked a little bit. This place is just so huge, it's basically a whole house only to me, so I will give you a quick tour. Okay, we start in the living room, I guess. There's a table, sofa, and there is the kitchen with water, 2 big stoves and everything you might need. Then we can go outside, and here's a little patio and a tiny house, garden, swing. Yeah, very nice. And this is actually one of the rooms. But let's go back to the main house. This is all for myself. Can actually give a little shortcut and we arrive at the shower. It is very nice. And through this door we made it back to the living room area, and I will show you. This is like the hallway. This leads upstairs where is my bedroom, and this is the main entrance. Over there is the gate, and in this house actually the caretaker lives, so I have my own private security. But if we come upstairs, now here is the master bedroom. This is where I will be sleeping, pretty cozy. And here is like a little secret terrace, which is also super nice. And there are the pine trees, which we are quite high up in the mountains, so it's very unusual to see pine trees in the Philippines, and it's actually quite cold, which is very nice. If we use these stairs, we can get to another tiny bedroom, like a secret spot with a nice view. Master bedroom. We can actually take this door, and there is another bedroom, another 2 beds, pretty nice. You have the view to the living area, so you can watch your kids, and there are other stairs. Now the second best place I ever stayed in the Philippines must be Pescador View in Moalboal. I stayed at this place few times in different years, and it's still the best. But when you look at it on Booking, you might see that it's a little bit lower rating, because there is lots of rooms within like one accommodation that are not at the same place. So what I actually recommend is getting the super cheap hut by the beach with only fan. And trust me, you don't need aircon because you have the view and you can go snorkeling like of the beach to see the turtles and yeah, just avoiding the waves. And also there is one room with AC that's a lot more expensive, and they have rooms that are like farther away from the beach, opposite the road and stuff, but yeah, that's not that good because you don't have the beach. So just it's okay, go cheap, go crazy and book this little hut on the beach. It's really great. So I set up my tent on this little platform in the rocks, and yeah, I actually talked with the two ladies and paid them 15,000 rupiah to stay here for the night. So I guess no one's gonna give me too much trouble, but I suspect someone else might come during the night. But now the moment you've been all waiting for, the very best place I ever stayed in the Philippines. I had to think really hard about this because you can find beautiful places and beautiful accommodations in all over the Philippines, but this really must be it, and it's the A-frame house in the Camiguin Island. I mean, the Camiguin Island itself is probably the most beautiful island in the Philippines in my opinion, and this house is just gorgeous. It's a big A-frame house with like 4 rooms, I think, each with its own bathroom. Then there is the common like living space for working, for cooking, and just the house is so nicely designed, and you could just run around and take pictures for Instagram all day long because it's really nice. And when you go outside, there is amazing garden. You are in the mountains, it's quiet, it's fresh air. Yeah, just the only downside is I don't think they have AC, only fan. So during the day it gets pretty hot, but we are in the mountains, so in the evening it's gonna get a bit more chill. So hope this was any helpful. Have a look at the places I said, and I know they are like all over the Philippines, but if you have some place that's nearby, you can check that out. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see you on the road.